What is up? What is up, everyone? Welcome to the stream. My name is Avicinator, and although it's Saturday, I am doing a special, not very long stream because I'm free, so why not? So I thought to myself, the Dark Souls save is not available yet. What should I do? So something was pending, right? I did promise that we would play the villain side of episode 5 of Batman, The Enemy Within. So that's what we're doing. I have played, since this game is very weird, unlike the other Telltale games, doesn't allow you to just replay a section of the episode. You need to play it all. I had to play episode 4 from the start up until the end to make this choice again, which sucks, but it's done. It's done, and we are going to start episode 4 at the bridge section where we drive Joker away from us, where we can drive Joker away from us, and then we're going to play episode 5 straight away, and then we're going to get the bad ending of Dark Souls 1 and the Platinum Trophy for it. So that is the plan right now. Let's jump into it, shall we? As you can see, I even named my save, so I could tell them apart. So I hope you're all having a great Saturday. I certainly took a long break to sleep, but hey, it was time. It's a little loud for me. I think it's good for you. Do tell me if it's not. So we've seen this.
Get back! I'll blow this bridge to hell if you don't give me Riddler's blood!
Can't do it, Quinn. Even if I wanted to.
I mean it! The bridge and every sad son of a bitch on it!
The blood is gone! The serum you want is no longer an option! Stand down now! No one needs to get hurt!
I said get back!
You're gonna kill her, Bruce! You're gonna shoot first and ask questions later! I can't just stand here and do nothing! We can't let that happen!
She's got a detonator, John, and the virus. Harley has to be stopped, no matter what it takes.
This time we're driving him away.
Don't let her get hurt, Bruce. You know what she means to me.
Although it kind of pains me, but hey,
Rain,
this is not
about
my
time you
canon.
showed up. What in the good goddamn is he doing here?
Director Waller, John Doe's, been aiding Bruce's investigations.
This creature's with you?
Yeah, he's with me. So watch what you say about him.
Thanks, Bruce. I know we're in a crisis, man, but Creature is rude. Even if the resemblance is there, it's just not polite to equate humans to, Yeah, we can talk about it later.
Keep him on a tight leash. Harley's making demands we simply can't meet. Her detonator's on a dead man's switch. She lets it go. This bridge is history. This situation is rapidly spiraling out of control. I'm running out of options. Harley is heading towards a cliff, and she's gonna drag all of us with her.
You're not helping by having your men close in on her. If anything, you're provoking her to violence.
The time for talking is over. All she wants is Riddler's goddamn blood, and that's gone. One of my own people destroyed it. Someone inside the agency. The serum Quinn wanted to make is off the table for good.
Why don't we let Bruce try negotiating? He's spent a lot of time with Harley recently.
Wait,
Give it a shot,
I did not
Bruce.
volunteer.
See what you can do. Stand down, people. Let him through.
It's a shame we can always see through the cracks when we replay these games.
Well, well, well. Bruce Wayne!
Harley?
You made it out of the icebox. Good for you. Should have guessed you were working with Waller. Had me fooled. Up to a point. All I want is Riddler's blood. I get it. I leave Gotham for good. That agency hellbeast says she don't got it, but I know she's lying through her teeth. Her people took it from Valleja.
Waller's telling the truth. The blood is gone.
She tell you that?
I believe her.
Well, you're a freaking fool. She just wants it for herself. I'm holding all the goddamn cards. Either they give me what I want, or I play the one that goes boom! I ain't fooling around.
You're not thinking this through. Blow the bridge, you'll die. The explosion doesn't kill you, the agency will.
Bruce, come on. You can do better than that. Harley does not respond well to threats.
If I'm gonna die, it's gonna be on my terms, Wayne. Not some agency hacks.
Stand down!
Hey, I'm trying to make this different.
Bruce, keep on like that. She's gonna lose it.
Couldn't?
Let me talk to her. I know her better than anyone.
I'm so glad you're here, baby. These deadbeats want my head on a stick.
You're up to something, aren't you?
This again. Seriously, Bruce. Just doing my bit to stop everyone on this bridge from dying of the plague. Either you trust me to do this, or you don't. Which is it?
No.
No, I'm sorry. You're sitting this one out.
All squads move in! Take her down!
Keep your focus on Harley. She's the one with the detonator.
What the hell did you do? I told you I had it! I can't believe you. I was going to bring her in. Because you said she was dangerous. Turns out you're the dangerous one, not her! You and your agency friends! I should never have doubted you.
John!
Don't you dare hurt her! Look what you've done! You're supposed to be my friend!
We were never friends, John. You were always a means to an end.
You're not a nice man, Bruce. In fact, you're very rude.
Take her out!
I warned you.
No!
Ooh, nice.
Look what you did, Bruce.
You are absolutely crazy.
Crazy. I used to hate that word. But that's all it is. Just a word.
That was beautiful, Mr. J. I never knew you had it in you.
Huh. Okay, Joker.
To cherish, Harley.
He's lucky you're
I'm
here.
glad I could share it with you.
villain Joker is a luckier Joker. Good for him. So this is mostly, yeah. You've set John on the path of being a villain. That was the splendid thing you said you were trying to help him sell. I appreciated that you allowed him to leave to find Harley by himself. Broken John's trust and he has sworn to become your mortal enemy. Nice. So this is mostly exactly what I picked before. So no use taking a lot of time to look at it. Let's go play the villain route. I am very curious to see how it is. Hello, Shona. How are you? Dude, you said I would enjoy this, so I had to, like, I promised that I would play it, so I had to go and give it a shot, right? Completely different episode, I'm telling you. I'm good, I'm good. I beat Dark Souls yesterday, so pretty proud of that. Should be getting the platinum after this. I'm playing this before. The save is in the cloud, and PS3 has some weird restriction. Because it's a save you're not supposed to be able to copy. You can put it on the cloud, but it has a 24-hour restriction. So I have to wait a little to get it out.
Bruce, how are you? My very best buddy, my old pal.
Hi there, Brucey.
What's it been? I don't know, 3 weeks. Let's see. Last time I laid eyes on you must have been... Oh, yeah. You pretended that you trusted me. Even took me with you to stop Harley on that bridge. And do you remember what happened then? I do. You completely betrayed me. Harley and I have the virus, and if we're anything, we're sharers. It's just too fun to keep to ourselves. So picture how it hit you when you lost those few dozen people on the bridge. Now think about all of Gotham. Maybe then you'll know what it feels like when a friendship dies. Huh?
How was Sound Shapes? I did the entirety of Sound Shapes in one go. It's a really original and nice game. I absolutely love it. Not DLC. I just did the main game, the 5 discs. It's so everything is so different, so original.
Batman,
I really enjoyed
over
it.
here.
What happened?
You need to see it. He's down that way. We're trying to
Oh.
help him, but...
Is this guy puking? Oh no, that's not good. What did they do to Sergeant Bullock?
That's familiar.
Get well soon. I'm pretty curious about this. I really am. Holy shit.
Bullock.
We managed to save him from bleeding out.
The clouds.
We think it's some kind of booby trap. Until we get someone here with an X-ray, we can't risk moving him.
Let me see what I can find.
That's, not nice.
Something's buried beneath the skin.
Huh? A lot of shit is buried beneath the skin.
I can't cut him down until I'm sure this isn't some kind of trap.
Hey, Terror of Death, how are you?
Dilated pupils. Signs of head trauma. Can you tell me what happened?
I don't know. My stomach, it hurts like hell.
A little tipsy on Sapporo and sake. Other than that, I'm good. Hey, was it enjoyable?
With what's happened in Gotham lately, I'm not taking any chances.
Shrapnel. It's an old wound.
They left bullets inside of him? Is that even possible?
Some kind of device. Pacemaker. Get these people back. It could be a bomb.
We need to clear the area! Back up!
Oh God! Oh God! Oh God, no!
Oh shit. Just like that?
Oh, Jesus!
There's bullets and other things in people. They leave bullets and other things in people all the time. I had no idea. I thought that would, like, with movement, it would tear apart your insides.
It's safe to cut him down. We're past the sick punchline.
Holy shit. Ate at a hibachi restaurant, and at this one they spray sake in your mouth. Holy shit. Is it naked
Guess this
attendants?
is the world we live in now. Turns your stomach.
Jim.
It's good to see you. Even though... I can't remember the last time I was on this side of a police line. Waller canned me, in case you hadn't heard. Right in front of that lowlife Wayne. Maybe I shouldn't have asked you to do my job for me.
Sorry to hear that. Gotham is worse off because of it.
Not the worst thing that's happened. Got a little more time with the wife and kid. And I've been making these cigar boxes, humidors, you know? Keeps the hands busy. Wife thinks I should sell them. But it's still not like being on the front line. Especially when shit like this happens.
Vitals.
If it won't cause structural damage, or if it's way too dangerous to remove, they'll just leave it there. Okay, I didn't know. But, yeah, I've seen, like, movies or shit where they say it's too dangerous to operate or something like that. But you must have to be careful about moving that area, right? Not like that. This is like Walking Dead games. Yes, it's made by Telltale as well, so it's exactly like the Walking Dead games.
They're dropping.
Easy now. Don't move.
It's like Iron Man.
Jesus. Now this time off, it's given me some time to think. Back in the day, it was only the gangsters you had to worry about.
Have you watched Avengers?
No. Cops are cut open and filled with carnival toys. Makes you wonder. How'd we get here? I look around, the streets are the same. The only real difference is Batman. You know, I hate saying it, but do you think that we only saw this kind of thing after you showed up? Yeah, you brought in a lot of good callers, so I hope it's not the case, but maybe Batman's made Gotham more dangerous.
Gotham's in bad shape. You feel it on a day like today. I do all I can to keep these scum off the streets, but I can't do it alone. Help me fight back.
I'm not on the force anymore.
I like this idea. That
Oh,
Batman
hell.
is
I can't keep my hands out of this.
the sickness
I'll
and
poke
the
around,
cure.
let you know. Hey, I shouldn't have come down on you so hard about arresting Wayne. Maybe next time we go at it side by side, huh?
Should have listened. I've not watched Infinity War yet.
Batman,
Me neither.
Bullet's asking for you.
I'm, but I am really, really wanting to watch it. I think Tuesday is the day.
I tracked a stolen van full of clowns. So I followed to see what they were doing.
Easy, Bullock.
No, I gotta tell you what I saw. They picked up a drop.
Was John Doe with them?
They left a box. Goddamn freaks.
That's why I like Joker as a villain in this series. I like the idea of him becoming a hero in a way. It's different. It's very out there. If like people told me about it, I would say something like, "Yeah, that's shit. I don't like it." But living through it, it makes sense, you know. They've made a great job at setting it up and justifying the idea, I think. Of course, I'm always curious about Joker as a villain, right? That's the classic Joker. But Batman has seen so many reimaginings that I like that they have actually managed to make their own spin on Joker. There's so many already out there. It's hard to come up with something new.
No sign of explosives. Should be safe to open.
But yeah, and many incarnations of Batman do look at him as what I said, the sickness and the cure at the same time. Hello, hello. How are you, Throw? How are you doing?
Automatic weapons. They're heavily armed.
Heavily painted, too.
Authorized by Wayne Enterprises. And signed for by Chairwoman Regina Zellerbach.
Regina can't come to the phone right now. This is her assistant.
This is Bruce Wayne.
Oh, hello.
Tell Regina I need to speak to her. I'll be there shortly.
I'll let her know. Thank you.
Cool. Didn't you beat this, David? I did, but Shonen said... I was curious, but Shonen said, like, the episode... if you drive Joker into villainy instead of heroics, instead of misguided heroics, you can drive Joker into villainy. And Shonen said it's like 90% or more different, and I absolutely wanted to check it out. Like, I like the game a lot, and if there's more game, why not, right? It's always... I have my canon is set up. If there's a season 3, it's Hero Joker.
Despite the events of the last few days.
But I want to see
Who knows
it.
how long that will last, once word gets out. Our CEO...
So far it's pretty different. It's completely different so far.
A security guard was injured. He's looking to sue the company.
Regina?
Going cool.
Speak of the devil. We were just talking about you and your friends from upstate, Bruce.
Yeah, I gathered that.
Ma'am, he's here. In the boardroom.
Maybe there's an explanation.
Why would he come back here if he's with them?
You had to know it might come to this. Your connection to these felons, whatever it is, it could ruin the company. You have left me with no choice.
Ah, that picture. It's not what it looks like. I'm sorry I couldn't tell you about it sooner, but I was helping the feds.
Do you have proof of this? If the guard takes us to court?
Of course. But there is something we have to talk about. I found this. It appears to be signed by you.
What is this? Automatic weapons? Grenades? Bruce, truly, I never signed this. I've never even heard of this. Bruce?
Yeah, it's absolutely... So far, it's completely different.
Start talking! A priest, a rabbi, and a CEO walk into a boardroom. Priest says, it's a trap. The rabbi says, Joker tricked us.
Call security!
The CEO doesn't say anything, because he's dead!
Did somebody call for backup?
It is absolutely completely different. Cool. I'm happy that I'm playing it.
Eyes on me, Brucey. If you care one iota for these suits, you'll stand down. I mean it. Get those hands where I can see them. I'm not playing around.
Please, Harley, don't.
Smart move. Nice work, Kent. You're really moving up the career ladder.
What do you want?
Thank you oh so very much for asking, Regina. What do you think I want, sweet cheeks?
The serum is gone, Harley. It's over.
Ain't over till it's over. I was inspired to think outside the box. Oh, here comes my inspiration now.
I bring you Joker!
Cool.
This meeting is now called to order.
I was expecting more lipstick,
Regina.
but the bridge scene was cool with lipstick.
Bruce, buddy. Put her there. It's just a handshake. Well, no need to be rude. Surely someone else will be hospitable if they know what's good for them. Well, that was shocking. You get it?
It was.
Bruce, it's been too long. Just finishing up a grand tour of this delightful city. Visited some of our old haunts along the way. But this, Bruce, this is gonna be my favorite. Ma and Pop always said I'd make it to the top one day. Dreams really do come true. Wayne Enterprises. I bet the benefits package is top-notch.
John, stop this. It's not too late.
Joker, now! You really think I'm going to listen to you? After what you did? Can you believe this guy? And now, for my first executive order.
You remember that pesky virus, don't you, Bruce? We found a way to make more of it. A whole lot more.
Oh shit.
Wanna do the honors, Puddin'?
Oh, honey, you know me so well.
It has to make noise. Melty, how are you? Thank you for the bit.
I wanted us to be friends. things, Bruce. But you ruined it. And now we get to be enemies. Don't! You thought Riddler was bad? Penguin, Lady Arkham. None of them knew you like I do. I know just how to press those buttons.
Holy shit.
See that little but very powerful bomb right there, Gotham? We got 100 more where that came from. Planted all around the city where you'll never find them. Except for the ones I'm setting off now.
No!
I sent your friendly neighborhood police force a list of demands. First and foremost, Batman's head on a pike in Gotham Square. He's the one who started.
Oh, I love her.
You got 24 hours to make good. So chop chop.
She's something else, isn't she? All those demands. I've only got one. Stop me, Bruce. Be my best enemy. Be the man I need you to be. I will destroy you! So that's a yes!
Oh, toughen up, little canary. Guess you fell off that ladder. Keep the masks on. No survivors.
Classic
Too bad.
Joker indeed.
You done catching up, Mr. J? Place is, starting to stink.
We're done. For now. We are going to have so much fun.
Comfortable
Till
is the
next
right
time,
word for this.
Brucey.
Oh no. What if that breaks the mask and he dies anyway? What's the point of hitting him with the sledgehammer?
Bruce! Bruce, wake up! Thank God. Joker and Harley are gone. Cops are on their way.
Let's just get to the lab. Tiffany, don't.
But yeah, it is a comfortable route, but at the same time, just we already have way more casualties. Oh shit, way more casualties. And it's all our fault. Well, I'm glad my cannon is a hero.
Bruce!
Harley knocked me pretty good. Just gotta get to the elevator.
Oh my God.
Absolutely.
James from accounting?
James from accounting. If this Joker
God.
is a threat. Yeah, that's true.
Bruce!
Shows you he absolutely has changed. And it's all because of you. See, it's giving up the Batman mantle. I assume that's where the episodes are like. Giving up the Batman mantle makes sense in this situation, I think. Makes way more sense in this situation. Like, yeah, how can you not doubt yourself and your crusade when your actions drove a guy that was a little out there, but not a bad person exactly. To complete villainy.
Let me help.
Just
I've got it.
Why I almost think this is
Computer.
a more canon ending. In a way, it is. If there's no season 3, this feels like a more canon ending, yeah.
All those bodies.
Of course, if there's a season 3, they will always make you
never
go
get that
back to being
image out of my
Batman, I
head.
guess.
Regina? She didn't deserve that. None of them did.
Losing people. It never gets easier.
Yeah. I just wish. Doesn't matter. We've got a job to do.
Bruce? Oh, thank God. I saw the news. Tiffany, are you all right?
A little shaken, but yeah, I'll be okay.
Al, sit rep on the areas impacted by the bombs.
I'm on it. Joker and Harley are using the attacks to cover their escape. The authorities have no leads on where they've gone.
Harley said they planted bombs throughout the city. I got a piece of fabric off of John. Could give us an idea of where he's been. Let's see what we can learn from this thing.
Right.
I doubt there would be season 3. Money, dude. Money. I think this Batman has been their most successful franchise, I think. If it sells like hotcakes, there is absolutely going to be season 3. And let's be honest. How many times has Batman stopped being Batman and Spider-Man stopped being Spider-Man? I feel like every 3 years Spider-Man stops being Spider-Man, right? In the comics. Do you guys does this mean anything to you? In Portugal we use this to signify money. Does this translate? Is this an internationally recognized sign? I'm just doing this. I feel like it's a stupid thing to ask, but I just thought about it. It kind of is. Okay.
Anything recent.
Okay. Good to know. It's pretty international.
It's chaos, Bruce.
Okay.
Bringing up drone coverage on the blast sites now. The bombs have an explosive component in addition to the chemical payload.
Disperses the virus across a larger area.
Huh. Dude.
They've closed off the docks.
It seems they had to. No one is sure how long the fallout will take to dissipate.
That cargo ship, was it...
Operational? Unfortunately, yes. Everyone aboard was dead within seconds. One of the bombs detonated on Gotham Bridge, the primary route out of the city. People, they succumbed to the virus as they were driving.
Authorities have shut down the east side and peninsula bridges.
For now, there is no way out of Gotham by car.
Huh.
There were multiple explosions along Mercy Street Station, with Gotham General Hospital at the center. They're estimating the death toll at...
We have to stay calm, Al. Focus.
At this rate, it seems as if nothing can stop them.
Maybe. But Joker hasn't told Harley my identity. If he had, she would have taken my head off back there.
Perhaps their partnership isn't as stable as they'd like us to believe.
Time to call
He's
Superman.
keeping secrets from her. At least for a time.
If I can split them apart, it could at least buy us some time. And we can use that to our advantage.
I suppose the question is, how?
This is insane. We have to shut them down before they burn this city to the ground.
He's just across the bay.
A number of foreign particles
His mom
have been
has the
detected on
same
the
name as
fabric.
mine.
Traces of pollen, wax, and wine.
That doesn't give us much to work with.
Well, you'd be surprised. Joker said he visited some of our old haunts.
It appears that he blames you for what he has become. If he hopes to defile the memories of your time together, it will be with more of these chemical bombs.
And you think you can cross-reference those places with...
With the elements found on the fabric, yes.
Huh. That's some hunch.
Sometimes a hunch is all a detective has.
Would be pretty cool if this game led to a Justice League Telltale game. No idea how Telltale's Superman would work. In a way, I agree. I remember Greg Miller saying something like this, and I agree. The fact that if you put Superman on an open world game with unlimited powers, it becomes mundane, you know? If you give him like a scripted thing like this, it will probably allow for a bigger exploration of the character without it feeling I don't know. I don't know what the right word would be right now. Casual. I don't know. Without it feeling casual. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe. Thing is, the limitation feels so un-Superman. True, true. But at the same time, since Superman has no limitations, an open-world Superman game would be like what? It would be. It's a character that I don't think works. Since he's not grounded at all. I don't know. I don't know if it would work. Well, looking at past Superman video games, if that's anything to go by, it doesn't work at all. But yeah, that's the point. Superman would be really tough to Telltale. But do you think it would be better as Telltale or better as whatever, like an open world action game like the Spider-Man that's coming out? But yeah, if anything, do you go as Clark or do you go as Superman? Yeah. Keeping people satisfied. Yeah, it would probably be rough, but if they kept it directed, it would feel more like a comic book, I guess. I'd want an open world Superman where you have to play both Superman and Clark. You want photography missions? Like photo shoots? Not photo shoots because he's a journalist. That's Dead Rising. Yeah, it would probably be kind of like Telltale's Guardians of the Galaxy, but without any humor, because DC cannot have humor. I think it's forbidden. Spending too much on one identity becomes suspicious or causes problems. I don't know. Does anyone miss Clark? DC can. No, I'm kidding. Of course they can. There's some pretty funny DC stuff. Actually, this game is pretty funny in a bunch of sections.
It's where I found him, surrounded by those agents.
Yeah, Teen Titans. Absolutely. That's a good example. Click on objects in the image that may include wax, wine, or pollen.
No trace of wax. The candles in the funhouse are all fake.
Faker.
Nothing here I'm looking for.
Clark must have deadlines. He works for a slowly dying trade in news reporting. Yeah, but he can just say like, "Oh no, I was investigating." Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I mean, Supergirl in a TV show even gave up her journalist job.
Divinity Church. John managed to track me here after he got out of Arkham.
Dad's funeral.
Those candles look recently burned.
Wax, wine, or pollen? Sounds like the family good place.
Could be a match.
I'd say I found the place. There's absolutely pollen in the air.
The traces of pollen are coming from the flowers along the altar. Divinity.
That sick bastard.
People are afraid. They'll be looking for solace.
The church will be full. Harley and Joker knew this when they planted the bomb. Al, contact the agency. Tell them where I'm headed.
Right away.
I never realized... I guess I need
Stay alert. Gotham is in a state
Google
of
it.
panic.
I absolutely have to Google it. Why the fuck do they call it the agency? Is it like... Can I use every DC property but Argus? I don't get it. Lois is thoroughly less impressed by your lack of supposed work ethic. So you're imagining a Lois that doesn't know you're Superman, huh? That's the novelty now, right? Because everywhere she does know who he is. It's going back to a status quo that has been gone for a long time.
How? How can you go out there again? After what just happened? I don't know how you do it. You saw those people get massacred. And that's just the start.
I'm doing this for the good of Gotham.
To stop things like this from happening again.
But they don't stop. They never do.
That doesn't mean we quit.
Then let me help you. Take my drone with you. It can help you find the bomb.
Your vision is early Superman? Okay.
GCPD and the agency are slammed with everything that's happening. You'll be fighting on your own.
I'm never alone out there. I've always had someone watching over me.
I'm curious to see how Spider-Man is gonna work. I really am. You gotta always give Jimmy shit. I hope Spider-Man works. I still think Infamous
Police
and
are looking for information on
Prototype
the
1
whereabouts
are
of
really good.
Harleen Quinzel and a man calling himself Joker after a string of biochemical attacks across
Really good
Gotham.
superhero games.
Footage of the suspects was released from inside Wayne Enterprises just moments ago. Warning, what you are about to hear may be disturbing for some listeners. I sent you friendly neighborhood...
Waller.
Batman. Thank God. I wanted to talk to you about Harley's demands. Portraits of her and Joker painted on City Hall. The brain of Riddler's killer, and my personal favorite. All agency operatives must leave Gotham within the next 24 hours. Except for Amanda Waller, who will be shot out of a cannon at the stroke of midnight.
What?
You know these maniacs better than anyone. What's your take on this? We need to figure out a plan before this gets any worse.
Better start looking for a cannon.
And here I thought you didn't have a sense of humor.
I do. Batman doesn't.
I've got a lead on another bomb. They may have planted one in Divinity Church.
I'll do what I can, but I'm stretched thin. Those clowns hit one of my transports, and there's unrest forming across the city because of their demands. Asking for us by name. It's designed to turn the city against us. Broncos all our places worship. Or might just throw us to the wolves to save themselves. I'm starting to wonder if there's a damn thing we can do about it.
I'm still here, Waller. You're not alone in this. Together, we can save the city.
That's nice to hear you say. I'm sending one of my agents to the church now. An EOD specialist will be close behind. Seems to me like both of us can use someone we can trust right about now. Good luck, Batman. Waller out.
What I'm trying to say is my Superman open world game is basically Hannah Montana. I never watched Hannah Montana. Does she juggle 2 lives? An easy plat, everything Greg would want.
Our beloved Gotham is under siege.
I agree.
From all
And
sides.
me.
It is here.
Everyone out! What the? Oh, get out of my way!
Please, everyone, calm down.
She juggles 2 lives? What is the
I
other
said
one?
out. That includes you.
That's one way to clear the place.
Avesta.
Batman.
Oh, Miley
Waller
Cyrus.
sent me to assist.
I guess. Alright.
New toy?
Something like that.
I've calibrated my drone to scan for traces of the virus. You can take the controls while I analyze the data.
Gas masks.
Ooh, nice.
I'll make sure no one else tries to come inside.
Let's get started. Sinking now.
Sure, regular girl, Miley something, not Cyrus. But yeah, basically Miley Cyrus. Okay. But does she wear a mask? So Hannah Montana is her Project Diva F persona? Is that it? Does she wear a mask or something? Is she like Sia? Pews?
How about the North Pews?
No, nothing here.
What is a pew? Is it the bench?
Traces are minimal, probably not here.
Miley Stewart, okay. Yeah, but the idea is the same, right?
Not much trace. Unlikely the bomb is here.
The regular girl, yeah. Never knew. I never watched that. I was too old for that. Hannah Montana is the one with the blonde wig, and then Miley Stewart just has a natural brunette hair. Oh, so she kind of disguises herself with a wig, not really a mask. Okay. It's kind of like the superhero shtick, I guess. It's a good comparison. Like everyone would notice anyway.
Here.
Jackpot.
Like how nobody realizes Sailor Moon is Uzagi. Exactly. It's because she has a tiara.
The bomb.
If this goes off, it'll kill everyone in a 5-block radius.
Then you'll
Find a way to disarm it.
If we could just see the internal components.
Here goes. Looks in sync with the timer. I can see wires.
Let's get a better look.
Damn it.
Oh god.
It's a trap.
We have to identify the wire for the timer. Cutting it should prevent the bomb from going off.
Activating electromagnetic imaging.
Why didn't you do that before?
A failsafe. If I cut this wire, it'll activate the bomb. Found the timer.
That's the one.
Nailed it.
Rockbasser.
It's safe.
Hold on. Getting
getting some strange readings off the bomb.
I'll do a more thorough analysis and let you know what I find.
Isn't it great how different this is? It really is. This is nothing in common. Nothing at all. Hope you're having a blast. I certainly had a guess throwing this little joke together for you. Fingers crossed it doesn't bomb. That would really boom me out. Love, your best enemy. Okay. I like it. Thanks.
What's that?
Have a blast.
Love, your best enemy. This is all just a game to him. All of this suffering and death, just for a laugh.
That was mine. That was for me.
The paint on the bomb. It's made of a unique solvent mixture.
I cross-referenced it with the chemical manufacturers in Gotham. Got a few hits.
Send the list to the agency.
Done.
GCPD officers are being sent to scout the locations.
Nice work.
I'll keep looking, see what else I can find.
I wonder how many people don't even
We have a lead on potential locations.
try the different outcome.
Iman.
Destroying Riddler's blood. It was a terrible mistake. It escalated the situation on the bridge with Harley. Everything spiraled out of control into this. And now we have Joker. I see how I helped to create this monster.
Oh, you helped.
Now that I've seen the destruction firsthand.
MJ Destroyer, thank you so much for the follow.
It
Welcome
wasn't
to the
just
stream.
you, Waller.
How are you doing?
Me. We all had our part to play.
A lot of people died today because of it. A lot more might die.
Ma'am, backup is here. We have EOD on standby. What are your orders?
I guess this is our opportunity to keep that from happening. Get EOD prepped for disposal. No one comes in here without my express consent. Batman. They say you should never meet your heroes. I'm pretty sure they're wrong.
I thought other games had this level of branching, though. This level? Absolutely not. This is
It's done, Waller.
So I heard.
completely
Good work.
different.
I've got Gordon on the other line. Says he has a lead, but he'll only talk to you.
It's like you said,
I
two
trust
different
you'll handle and
episodes.
report back. Patching you through.
Jim.
Hey, Batman, I've got a lead on Joker, a solid one. I'm at Ace Chemicals. I need you to meet me. Damn it, Batman. I can't do it.
Can't do what?
You can go to hell, you son of a bitch!
Yeah, the only other game that I can think of that has this kind of... that tried this to a lesser extent was Game of Thrones. Because you had different protagonists, and you could choose things, you could choose to do something that the other ones couldn't even have a chance of doing. Like, one can poison his enemies, the other can make an attack on their camp, but that's...
Gordon.
20% different, maybe even less. Because there's other characters that you play with, and there's... Like, some scenes are exactly the same, with the same dialogue, but a different character there. So this is absolutely, completely more than that. Blows it out of the water.
Batman.
This is cool.
Gordon!
Oh shit, he's getting beat up just by normal guys?
Wait! I can't give a gift to my new friend if you beat him to death! Don't worry, I've got something else planned for you. Go on, don't be rude. The map I promised. All the bomb sites are marked with a smile. My gift for you, new best friend. Isn't that right, Gordy? No, that nickname doesn't work. Jimmy!
He betrayed
Jimmy
me?
led you right to me.
There was no way we could meet their demands. Joker offered me the bomb locations in exchange for you. I couldn't go through with it.
Oh, don't beat yourself up, Jim. I've got people to do that for you. Besides, you were the perfect bait.
I'm sorry, Batman.
Wow.
I shouldn't have even considered making a deal.
I understand, Jim. You did what you had to. Take the map and get out of here.
Okay, you Jimbo. Run along and save Gotham.
I think the Joker's goons had to take like a 1-week seminar on creepy laughing. I guess. Where did they even find these guys?
Not too fast. I still have lots to do before my other half finds out I gave away the map. Dump him in his car.
He'll bleed out. You need to get him to a hospital.
What? Hospital? We blew it up, remember? You need to pay more attention.
There's only one hospital in Gotham?
Right there. That's what I wanted to see. You know, Dr. Newman used to say anger is often a response to feeling powerless. You think maybe that's why you're so mad? Because I'm on top. Because I have you completely in my power. Because the tables have turned.
Enjoy it while it lasts, Joker. When it's over, it won't be pretty.
Now, Patsy, keep on like that, and you'll be heading for a timeout. Jimmy's just the first, you know. I have plans for all your friends. Not all of them have to die, just whatever hurts them worst. Like with Gordy, you two will spend the rest of your days knowing what you had is poisoned. Harley's gonna be upset, of course. She wanted the whole city to drink virus mimosas. Someone would have survived like Riddler, and she'd have gotten her serum. You think she'll forgive me when she finds out? About the map, I mean. But nothing less would get Chief of Mustache to flip. I just had to have your staunchest frenemy betray you.
She'll kill you the minute she finds out.
I know that. Deep down inside. You always said I had a self-destructive streak, Dr. Leland. Thing is, Harley's perfect the way she is. And if she does get sick, I'll be there to take care of her.
John.
Oh, well, hasn't this just been illuminating? We laughed, we cried, it changed our lives. Just goes to show you can't trust anyone in Gotham, can you? But I know you'll keep my map secret. Because if you tell Harley, she'll just set the bombs off early, exploding Gordon's dreams of being a hero. And who wants that?
John.
It's Joker! Sit! Play dead!
Music's pretty crazy too. All the other hospitals were probably put out of business by the Waynes, or they bought them all and subsequently sold them. I mean, Gotham is probably way bigger than Lisbon, and Lisbon has like, what, 6 hospitals? Some of them may be privately owned, or at least partially privately owned, but there's like 4 state-owned hospitals, I think.
I know this seems like it's not the greatest situation. It's personal, it's just Bruce, you know? But I tell you what...
Fair enough, we don't have any ways.
...to this.
Or I could just leave. You could let me go.
Oh no, they have Catwoman.
One right there. You'll have the chance to go free. Which will in turn trap Bruce forever. So, I'm giving you 3 whole seconds. 1, 2, 3! Congratulations! You did it!
Selina.
Bruce, it's...
What a dramatic turn of events! Bruce witnessed your terrible, awful, just despicable betrayal. I hope it hurts!
Now, you kids play nice. Unless you want to end up like the other losers.
Did he
I know it doesn't
undress
look
me
good,
and dress me up
but
like
I wasn't
that?
just going to cut and run. I thought if I were free, I'd be able to do more to help. Or at least go find some backup to get you out of here. That's the truth. You look a little dubious.
Of course, I trust you.
Thanks. Quite a scenario we find ourselves in, huh? Are you just gonna sit in that cart, or are we getting out of here?
Just give me a second to get free.
Your other suit wasn't appropriate for dinner. Wanted to keep our little secret. Okay. Ours. Okay. So he dressed me up. Great. I'm glad. He can tie a knot, a tie knot.
Damn it.
Dislocate thumb. No.
No way to pick the lock.
No. Is there no other option around? Shit.
Here we go.
Are you...
Oh no, I hate this.
Oh, I hate having to do that.
They do this all the time.
Give your escape 2 thumbs up! Get it? Now that you're
Smart.
free, I can tell you, the key to escaping the room is... Well, it's a key. But hurry up, because Harley and I have quite a dinner party planned for you. It's a very special guest.
Is it
The
Alfred
bars
again?
are electrified. It's too far to just reach my hand inside. The electricity cooked them alive. We gotta get out of here. Riddler. That hook could be useful.
Batman is now the Riddler.
How did you end up here?
The agency nabbed me. From Waller with love. The Sanctus lab was so chaotic after the robbery. I let my guard down for 1 second and... call her. They threw me in a transport. Then the next thing I know, the truck's flipped on its side by an explosion. They took all of us. I'm the only one left.
What does that mean? Bane and Raze are dead? Grab the clamps? Of course not.
Great, now push the key to me. I'll unlock the door between us. It only unlocks from my side.
She's telling the truth, but she can also take that key and get out, leaving you trapped and unable to help the other dinner guests. Because you know she won't. What do you say, Bruce? You going to trust a thief?
Of course.
Alright, coming your way.
She is more than a thief. Although the game...
You should know by now, Bruce. You can
fucked me on
trust
that. I do know I can trust you.
That's not how it's supposed to go! You two like each other so much, you can fry together.
The electrical box. If you cut the wire connected to the floor...
One of these agents tried that, but... Bruce!
That was dangerous.
That's disappointing. I was hoping for a bit more drama and a lot more death to really drive the lesson home for Bruce. Luckily, the next room is guaranteed to do just that, and it'll be even better with the stray tagging along. To get there, you two sweethearts have to go through the tunnel of love.
Bruce. Thanks.
I really like Selina in this game series. I think the real reason why I like this episode more was
Just
because
take
you
it
saw
slow.
more of Selina in this version than Vigilante. She's just so great, isn't she? She's really a great character.
What's that phrase?
Oh no.
I'd walk a mile over broken glass. Well, 8 feet should be a piece of cake. What could be more romantic than pulling shards from each other's kneecaps?
Who has been playing Heavy Rain? No more Heavy Rain for you.
It's okay. I'm okay.
Did he not see it? Oh, that's a nail. Shit. Let's hope that doesn't happen to Selena. Might be dark. It doesn't look dark. This absolutely is more dark. It's much more of a trial than the hero route. Vigilante.
Our most certain companion. No matter how alone we might feel, death is always waiting. These fleshy vessels, they are born to die, to decay, to wither and wrinkle with maggots. But something of us always remains. Our greatest accomplishments, our darkest sins, and the sins committed against us. They never stay buried for long. Do they, Bruce? Better dig up the truth, detective, or join the dead in silence.
Don't see any real lightning. Maybe the game is just upping the lighting for us, but it's super dark for them. I don't know. But then that would make sense for us watching. This is like a whole different game. It is. It absolutely is. So far, I've been playing for an hour. I've been online an hour 24. I have seen zero. Well, whatever. I did play a little bit of the episode 4. But I've seen zero of episode 5 that was actually on the other playthrough. So it's a completely different episode. It absolutely is. This is very impressive.
Riddler. Lucius Fox. Martha Wayne. Thomas Wayne. John Doe. What is this?
There's such a thing as pacing, Bruce! Get back to digging!
This'll do the job.
Well, then pick it up. No?
Oh, God.
You're so good at pulling people's hearts out of their chests, Bruce. What's one more?
Whose is this?
Something underneath.
I mean, Lucius' heart blew up, right?
There's Thomas Wayne, your dear departed criminal dad. Joe Chill, you two met in Crime Alley that one time, remember? Bruce Wayne and Cad. And Batman, of course. Nothing happens in Gotham without him skulking around. This is a good old-fashioned whodunit. These are your suspects. The victims, as usual, are all around you. All you gotta do is put the right face on the right grave, Bruce. I'll allow room for some interpretation, but not much.
It's a big ass art. Old road. Well, Martha's cause of death
You're
was
just pulling
Thomas.
every string, aren't you?
Yes! The Wayne name takes another victim. His shady dealings
Thomas's cause of death was Joe Chill.
Correct! I guess your dad being gunned down in front of you is something you don't forget.
Now, for the other ones, we're missing Lucius, Riddler, and John Doe. John Doe is alive. Fuck you.
Lucius.
Bruce Wayne?
Good enough. Batman would have been more accurate, but I guess you can't separate the man from the other man. In combat spandex. Hard to separate Lucius Fox from the linoleum in Wayne Tower now, too. If you know what I mean.
So Riddler
I guess
is...
he's claiming to know who killed Riddler.
Probably him.
Alright, I did not kill Riddler. Batman here?
What's he trying to say?
John Doe is dead. There's only Joker now.
Not entirely right, but not wrong either. 'Twas Bruce that killed the poor little Doe. John just wanted to make his best friend happy. He gave his heart willingly, only to have it ripped from his chest, still beating and spraying blood everywhere. What a mess. I hope you're happy with yourself.
Yeah.
Are there any left?
No, we placed them all.
What the hell?
Someone's in there.
Tiffany? Because she killed Riddler?
I can't get it open. I'll find something else.
Echo! Thank you so much for the host. How are you?
Tiffany.
I only knew that because I played the other version of the episode, of course.
Couldn't breathe. I've been in there for hours.
How did you end up in there? And are you hurt?
I'm okay. I'm okay now. Alfred lost touch with you at the Ace Chemical plant. I tracked you. I wanted to help. I ended up here.
Great
What
job.
is it?
The final sticker.
It looks like...
That's you.
So what?
Joker thinks you killed Riddler.
I'm not sure why. It's just... Bruce, I can't.
I'm doing great. How are you?
Please, Tiffany.
Well, you said you're great. Shit.
Say it's not true.
I'm a great reader.
Joker's right. I killed Riddler.
You killed Riddler.
I'm not proud of it. And who are you?
Riddler's friend.
Selina!
I came to this town to avenge him.
That was...
Riddler killed her father's son.
This is Lucius Fox's daughter.
Tiffany.
Whatever you do, Bruce, you're gonna have to turn Tiffany in because of your precious code. Turn her into your old friend Gordon of the GCPD. Wait! You got him fired. No, wait. He's not your friend anymore. He betrayed you. God, what a mess you've made. Dinner is about to be served.
What a cool episode.
The final guest awaits.
No wonder this took
Bruce.
so long to come out.
When this is over, we're gonna talk, right?
Let's just concentrate on surviving this.
Duke Nukem and Mr. Masagi? I don't even know what Mr. Masagi is. But yeah, Duke Nukem is supposed to be really easy, isn't it? I have Duke Nukem. Wasn't it free on PS Plus? I don't even remember. I know I have it. That's why I like this episode so much, all the twisting and turning. Yeah, you find out these things as well on the other episode, but it's... the reveal is completely different. But I like the other one so much as well. It's really hard to... it's gonna be really hard to say, hey, this is my favorite version.
Welcome! Finally.
Which is
So
only...
glad you could join us.
which is only good. Like, they both work so well.
It's got a head explosion setting too. So play along.
It's amazing they did such a good job of making
Isn't this nice? People never
both
take the time
options
to eat a meal
compelling.
together these days. And since you care about these folks, well, as much as you care about anyone, you'll be a good little guest. You'll play along, won't you, buddy?
Wow. Quite the turnout. People you've kidnapped, people you pay, and a lunatic who cares more about hair dye than you. Aw, John. Don't have any real friends.
I worked
holy shit.
Oh, Bruce is cranky. Probably just forgot to eat breakfast. Let's get some food in you. Open up. Come on.
Go on. Put your lips on it. Rude!
Bruce!
We don't play with our food!
Thanks, Puddin'.
You are.
You're so good to me.
This Joker is so much luckier. That's awkward.
Alfred! He came as soon as he heard you and Tiffany would be here.
You assured me no one would get hurt.
Ah, no. I said that people would get hurt if you didn't come. Not the same. You brought scones!
Steer clear of that one. Came out a bit charred. Well, luckily, Master Bruce has never been picky.
They look good, don't they? Want one? Wow! This thing...
Sure.
Of course.
Thanks.
That's a clue.
The one in the middle.
But that one's burnt. Wow! I just love hitting you.
Since the guests are all here, I want to show them the main course.
That's a great idea.
If I were Bruce Wayne, I'd spit it out too, because it's cut wrong. Or...
I'll have my pick of all of Gotham soon. So I'm kinda hoping the survivor ain't one of you.
Doesn't that look good? Old family recipe. Hope you're all hungry.
So, Joker, how does it feel to lie right to her face?
That's not polite dinner conversation, Bruce. Do you really want Harley killing the whole town before we eat? Get might ruin your appetite. And Gordon, well, he won't even have a stomach left. So just play along. Don't worry, dear.
Puddin', I think it's time.
Is it cut wrong? I'm assuming the steak isn't well done, but more of a medium. The medium part of the steak is in the middle. The end part would be well done. I always like them well done.
We wanted to play with them a little longer, right?
Right.
A game. 3 rounds, 1 for each of Bruce's friends. Let's get to know just how awful each of you truly is. Think of it as your last confession.
My steak is always well done. I can't really handle
Raise
rare
a
meat.
hand or lose it.
I'm being purposefully rebel.
This party started. Read it. You need help with that, matey?
Never have I ever lied to a friend.
Now, the way that this works is, if you have lied to a friend, finger goes down. I know. Your dad's a crime lord. It's really tough to tell a tween. Your turn. Pretty simple rules.
Hey. Can I not just lift the other finger?
And now, if you've lowered a finger, I get to do something terrible to you. Not you, of course. Next!
Huh. Never have I ever used a friend.
All of it.
Manipulated them just to get what I want. Made them think they meant more to me than they did.
We both know where you stand on that one. Good kitty.
Bruce is a man of taste and like us to enjoy well done. Bruce probably like it rare or something. Maybe.
You do you, hun. I got the cats.
Thanks, babe.
I just feel it to be purposefully rebel. Like, crack him. Not play along with his game.
Next up, Tiffany.
Never have I ever. You know what? I'm not doing this.
Don't test us, lab rat.
Test you? If I didn't have a gun to my head, I'd kill you just like I killed Riddler.
Tiffany.
And it'd be a whole lot easier. Because unlike you two, Riddler was smart.
What did you say?
I think the gal who fell into our trap just called us dumb. Maybe we hit her too hard on the head. Or maybe not hard enough.
If there wasn't a 0.001% chance that you might survive the virus, I'd kill you right now.
Read. Never have I ever killed a person in cold blood.
Didn't know the Girl Scout had it in her, did ya?
Finger down, Brucey. You murdered John Doe. And it was as cold-blooded as you can get.
John's not dead. I know he's in there somewhere.
You'd love that, you. Because, John, you could twist around with all your words, and he'd believe you. but not me!
Hun, he don't matter. Not anymore.
You see what he does? Man, I really dodged a bullet, didn't I? You're a freaking mess. Look at these people you surround yourself with. Liars. Thieves. Murderers. And you think you're too good for me? I am so glad we're not friends.
Puddin', I'm done waiting.
Yeah, he's not doing magic. He's playing games. It's different. Huh? It wasn't. My
You
fingers
got
were
what
not
you
ready.
wanted, right?
Yeah, I did.
Let him die a little sooner than the rest of the city.
Gotham is safe. Joker gave Gordon a map of the bombs. The GCPD will have defused them by now.
You think I'm gonna fall for that?
All Joker cared about was revenge, so he made a deal. The map in exchange for me.
Yeah, but I totally crippled the guy. No way they'll get to all the bombs in time. Probably.
Probably? You really did this?
We'll have another chance.
This is my life we're talking about! You chose him over me? How could you? You know I need that serum! I'm gonna kill you!
Babe!
You gotta... He defused the bomb!
Harley? Harley's more dangerous than a fight.
I'm gonna kill all of you!
Didn't stay shocked for long. I like the music.
Clowns. Time to...
I'm sorry, baby. Can't we just kill and make up?
Let's start with the killing part. See how we go from there.
The music is pretty cool for this moment. Let's be strong, guys. This is so cool. It's completely different and so cool.
What should
Tell the GCPD where we are. We can't let these two escape.
You got it.
So the final fight is with Bruce, not Batman. It's super interesting too.
I think they want more.
Then let's give it to them.
Cute couple.
They'll be cuter with their brains bashed in.
sledgehammer must hurt so much. So it was a real gun?
Joker! I'll kill him! I'll make sure Harley stays put. Call me when we can do something a little less lethal.
This ain't over until I say it's over.
Get him. Hey, Toothless, how are you? Majority of this game was Bruce, whereas Vigilante was mostly Batman. Yeah. I would never expect the finale to be mostly Bruce.
You can't beat me, Bruce. You need me. I'm the villain of your dreams. A shadow within your shadow. The tumor lurking in your soul.
You're wrong, John. You're no one. Just another nameless lowlife that I've got to put down.
Shit. I'm good, I'm good.
Juicy. Come on.
I'm really enjoying this. I'm doing great.
You should see your face.
John. John! It's erratic. Come on! Come on! Please! No.
You saved me. Why? You could have let me die. No one would have blamed you.
I'm not like you. I'm not a killer.
I wasn't a killer either, Bruce. Until I met you. Remember that night? Drinking frappes under the stars. You dishing out advice about the ladies. Me finding out you were the bat. It was perfect. You know, some part of me always knew. Someone like you, you'd never really be friends with someone like me. But I wanted to believe it so badly. We had some good times. Didn't we, Bruce?
I'm gonna pick
Wasn't all
the different option.
I wish we had never met. You say the cruelest things, Bruce. I know you don't mean them.
I was
You
mean.
and I were meant to be together. I'll be the knife in your side until the end of time.
Shit.
Or until you finally bleed out.
Yeah, I'm picking different options from what I did the last time. Last time I told them that we were still friends. Which kinda has a lot more, I think makes more sense with the other plot line. Oh, wow. So Bane doesn't even show up on this one, huh?
You can sure take some punishment, Wayne. I'll give you that. Dish it out, too. I'm pulling my people out of Gotham effective immediately. I want you to know, we're square. Your secret is safe with me. After everything you've done, it's only right.
Thank you.
I
The
was
wrong people
mean.
found out who I am.
That's not going to happen. At least not because of me. Anything else we need to discuss? Or is this goodbye?
Catwoman.
I thought she'd be pretty high on your list. You two certainly have been close. I've got a collar on her for now. But seeing how she put herself on the line against Joker, maybe I'd be willing to take it off. As a token of my goodwill.
Catwoman has a sordid past.
Past? I'd say present, with decent odds on future, too.
I'll keep a lid on that, but give her a fresh start. Clear her record.
What record? Anyone else you're concerned about?
What record? I like that. I feel sorry for him, you mean? I'm trying to see different outcomes. I'm trying to make this as different as possible.
And Avesta. Is she going with you?
Poor Iman. You really got inside her head, didn't you? I know it was her that destroyed Riddler's blood. She's gonna have to answer for that. I need to be able to trust the people who work for me. You get that, right?
Let her come work for me. I'll find her a job at Wayne Enterprises.
Is that what she wants?
She should at least know it's an option.
Okay, then. I'll mention it. She's pretty fond of Gotham. God knows why. And of you. You know, she loves that steak place on Clinton Street. Maybe you should take her sometime.
No, I'm
So,
saying
what else?
Catwoman. I don't want to double time Catwoman.
What about Jem? Joker hurt him pretty bad.
They're saying he might not walk again, at least not without a cane. He saved thousands of lives with that map. Trading you like that? He's clearly been taking lessons from the agency. I'm inclined to give him a medal. Maybe his old title too, if he wants it. A tough old dog like him. He's good for a junkyard like Gotham.
Jim deserves the highest honor. Like always, he put his duty first.
It can't have been easy for him.
I'll see you around.
It's always possible, Bruce.
They
But I'll
are
tell
not
you what.
married. Fair enough.
I'll be over the moon if I never have to come back to this wasteland.
All teams accounted for, ma'am. Airlift is en route.
Thank you, Agent. I'll be right there.
We were able to pick up Miss Fox's trail. She's taken to the rooftops.
Good. Stay with her until I tell you otherwise. Word is Tiffany Fox copped to Riddler's murder. Personally, I don't give a damn about what happened to that maniac. But I know how you feel about lethal force. I can bring her in if you want. Lay a charge on her. Unless that's something you'd rather take care of yourself.
Steak in the
I'm aware
blowjob.
of your history with her. With her father.
Yummy.
Tiffany and I go way back. I'd rather deal with her myself.
My people will let you know where to find her.
Sounds yummy.
Take care of yourself, Bruce Wayne.
I wonder what everyone else thinks. If it's like, holy shit, that billionaire playboy certainly has a whole lot of scars. And some of them don't look very new. What the fuck has he been up to? Okay, so I guess it's the same from now on, from this point onward. Probably think that he's into some weird kinky shit. Maybe, maybe. Basically the same from now on. Okay. Well, we'll make it a little different, and that's it.
Tiffany, we need to talk.
Yeah, I figured. I made it. Thinking someday I'd be fighting by your side.
So I'm gonna pick the different
Not running
options.
from you.
This is not what I would
I
pick.
was working up the courage to tell you. Joker? He just guessed it somehow. Said he knows another psychopath when he sees one. It was almost a relief to admit it. I'm sorry you found out that way.
You know I don't condone killing. Not even scum like Riddler.
I've been dreading this moment. Especially since I learned who you are under that mask. I was afraid of what might happen if you found out. I guess I was hoping you never would.
I always find out. You should be afraid.
I'm sorry. I know what I did was wrong. But Riddler tore my family apart, Bruce. My mother hasn't left the house since the funeral. And Luke? He just lashes out. My father's death broke them. It broke all of us. I won't ask for forgiveness.
Do you think Bruce
But I
Wayne
hope you can
is the
understand
inspiration for Christian Grey?
I just felt so powerless. Like my life was crumbling around me.
Nothing justifies taking a life. Not even a need for revenge.
I was hoping because we both loved my dad, you'd be more flexible.
That's not how it works.
So, where do we go from here? I suppose this puts me on your most wanted list, rather than us working together.
You need to face justice, Tiffany. I wish I didn't have to, but I'm turning you in.
You'd do that to me?
You'll get your day in court. Just like any other criminal.
Wow.
That's what I thought you'd say.
Who would pick something like this?
But like any other criminal. You'll have to catch me first.
Haha.
Sorry!
What? He threw it away and it disappeared from the ground? Dude, I am still looking at it. Another villain. Thought that was Edward from Twilight. It is. Batman just shits him out. Yeah, but seriously though, I would never pick this. Never. And you know, you've seen me make my real choices. I'm just trying to make it as different as I can since we are playing it again, right?
I was going to write a note, but I'm not a coward. At least I don't want to be. Not anymore. Then again, this won't be the first time I've found my courage in a single malt.
Courage for what?
Saying goodbye.
You're better than Jeffo at this? Why?
I'm leaving, Bruce. It's time I went in search of better pastures.
You can't leave me, Alfred. I know things have been hard, but they'll get
Bruce,
better.
Please, don't try and stop me. My decision is already made. Your protestations, well, they won't make things any easier.
But why?
This war of ours is not what it was when we started. I no longer have the stomach for it. It's not sustainable. At least not for me.
So, take a back seat from the operations. Put your feet up for a while. Keep us stocked with cucumber sandwiches and tea.
And just stand idly by while your enemies rend you limb from limb? Do a little dusting while you bleed out on the Batcave floor? I don't think so. Our mission used to be so clear. Catch the criminals, lock them up. But nothing is clear anymore. At least not to me. Now everything has become so gray.
Gray? Talk to me, Alfred.
We used John Doe, exploited his friendship to get you into the pact. We took advantage of someone you met in an asylum, for God's sake. Someone clearly challenged with a proven tendency to violence.
Well, it worked, didn't it?
If you call citywide devastation a success...
He made everybody his enemy, except Catwoman, because
you led John
Batman's
Doe
thirsty.
to believe
Wow.
you were his friend. Turning against him on the bridge pushed him to become Joker.
What's your point?
Sometimes it's as if Batman creates the evil he means to destroy. For all our good intentions, I fear we only make things worse. A dreadful thought, I know, but one that keeps me awake at night.
Oh, please. There were plenty of criminals around before Batman showed up. I put most of them in jail.
Two-Face, Cobblepot, Lady Arkham, Joker, all they have in common is you. Anyone who comes into contact with us suffers. Lucius is gone. Tiffany has blood on her hands. I foolishly thought bringing her in might make things better. As if her enthusiasm might remind us how things were in the beginning. She was on Joker's guest list because of her relationship to you. Selina, too. It's a miracle any of us survived that ghastly dinner. But Joker certainly made his point. The lives we touch are touched by pain. Friends, colleagues, innocents. No one is spared.
You think I want that? We can fix the problem, Al, but not if we run from it.
Unless we are the problem. Leaving this all behind might be the only solution. One thing is for certain, my tremors are gone.
That's great news, Al.
They stopped the minute I made the decision to go. I thought it was the kidnapping with Lady Arkham that caused them. Some kind of residual trauma. But I had it wrong. This sense of powerlessness I've been feeling, it came from something I saw in you. The tremors, the fainting spells, all of it.
Alfred, I'm so sorry. I've caused you so much pain.
No, please, don't misunderstand me. Let me explain. Your father was driven by an obsession, by a need to control. He rushed headlong into the darkness, thinking himself invincible, oblivious to the cost. Just like you.
Not like me. I chased that darkness away.
And yet, History is repeating itself. I'm more certain of that with every passing day.
Okay, maybe I am more like my father than I want to admit, but our paths are different.
Can't you see? The paths may diverge, but they end in the same place. Face down in an alley, shot in the dark by criminals in some godforsaken corner of Gotham. I won't be witness to that. I won't bury you, too.
Yeah, I feel like
I
this
stood
time
by and
it
did
makes
nothing
sense to
while
give up the
Thomas
mantle.
destroyed himself, along with everything he loved. I enabled him, like I've been enabling you. Realizing this, I've never felt so helpless. I wanted things to be different for you, my boy. You deserved a better life than the one I gave you. I failed you, and for that I'm sorry.
Alfred,
Yeah, this is all the same. So thoughts on Villain Joker? I really enjoyed it. I'm glad you told me to play it.
The best father anyone could have hope for.
A good father
I
wants his
really
children
enjoyed
to be
this.
happy and safe. Seeing how far you are from either, it's why I have to go.
Clearly... Hey, at least Telltale doesn't improve their engine. They
Well,
have
I
been...
don't wanna
They
miss my
still
flight.
surprise
There's
us
always
with
traffic
their
around the airport.
writing.
You don't have to do it, Bruce. There are other ways of doing good in the world. But you pour everything into your bloody crusade, and I know you too well to hope you'll ever change.
Give up Batman.
Alfred, wait. Would you stay? If I promised things would be different.
Is that a promise you can keep?
Like you said, there are a lot of ways to help. I'm sure the city could use a man of my talent and resources.
Are you sure about this?
I'll do whatever it takes to keep our family together, Al. Even this. So please, tell me you'll stay.
Well, maybe just one more night.
Don't do it. Don't do what? What? Which one of the things should I not have done? Okay. So now, I assume the scene after the credits is different? Because I did not befriend Joker. Be Batman? No, I feel like it makes sense to be Batman in the other timeline.
You got that look in your eye, the kind that says you're trouble.
This is mostly the same as before.
Thunderbolt! I'm the whole goddamn hurricane!
Gotham's safety is slipping out from under me and I can't stand it!
I weighed my options and what can I say? I don't like to lose.
Only 2.6% of players did this for her? Okay.
I won't let you down.
Criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you?
Yeah, of course no one tried to bring Tiffany in, because that's just cruel.
If a man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is?
We're two threads in the same stitch, bound together, even under strain.
Oh, so he can fully betray me or back out of the deal. Okay. Okay. Cool. Photos collected. Bad photos. I guess there probably would be more photos if I hadn't broken his phone. Maybe. I don't know. So I assume this one is a little different.
I wish we'd never met, Joker.
Well, I can't change the past, Bruce. But I can make sure our future is very, very bright.
Don't let him have a lighter in the asylum. Okay, that's it. That is the second version of episode 5 of Batman: The Enemy Within. So that was really nice. I am really, really surprised how different this is. There is, this was really different, and I really enjoyed seeing it. What can she say? Dr. Leland has a soft spot for John Doe. I guess she does. Well, guys, what is left for us? You know what is left, don't you? What's left is the so-called Platinum Trophy for Dark Souls, which we are going to get right now. So, hope you enjoyed getting back into Batman, but that is the end of Batman. We are changing games. Give me just a little moment, because I still need to download the save from the cloud. Should be available already. And we'll be playing Dark Souls right away. So I'll be right back.